Welcome to T, the Tessera Embeddings Explorer. T lets you interactively explore satellite embedding vectors produced by the Tessera Foundation model. In this video, I'll show you how to browse and explore embeddings without needing an account. To get to the Explorer, go to tee.cl.cam.ac.uk, as I've done here. It'll put you into this view, which is the viewport manager, as shown over here. Down here are links to the GitHub for Tessera and T, and also to the user guide, which has all the details. And if you want, you can get a login, which will allow you to do more, as if other videos will show. This is the viewport selector. Each viewport is a geographic area where embeddings have been pre-computed. You can see the available and viewports in the sidebar. Each one covers roughly a 5 by 5 kilometer area. Okay. So to select a viewport, you click select over here, and then at the bottom, you can say open viewer. Let's select a location near Cambridge, which is Wicken Fen, which is down here, and let's open the viewer here. The viewer opens with 6 panels. The top shows OpenStreetMap for geographic reference, a satellite view, which can be from Esri or from Google, and the Tessera embeddings. If your embeddings chosen for multiple years, you can choose the year of embeddings from the drop-down menu over here. It might take a moment for you to download the vector data from the server for that year. A powerful part of Tessera Embeddings Explorer is to find similar embeddings. Let's see what that means. Over here, you find an area which is similar, all purple. If we double click over here, we see all the embeddings which are similar to that, which is this section over here. And the level of similarity can be controlled by moving the slider. If you move the slider all the way to the right, everything is similar. But if you move it down, you can see that it selects just those embeddings, those areas which share a very similar view to the one that you selected. In this case, it looks like it's selecting a part of the fen which has a certain property, and it's excluding these areas over here, which are presumably built-up areas and don't share the same properties as this selection over here. Each square over here is exactly 10 meters by 10 meters, which is the size of the embeddings. Now, in the bottom left over here is what's called the principal component analysis of the embedding space. And what I'm showing over here is which part of the PCA space these embeddings are residing in. If we choose a different type of land class, for example, this bit over here, it will highlight a different part of the PCA space, this little yellow bit over here, and so on and so forth. So this allows you to get an intuitive sense of which parts of the embedding space are being covered as you move the similarity slider. Let's also look into the change detection view. So if you move to the change detection view on the top left, we can choose two different years. Let's say we choose the years 2017 and 2020 over here. What happens is this change heat map will highlight those sections which have changed the most. And as you can see over here, these sections over here are the most changed, which probably reflects crop rotations. There are also some hotspots right here, so we can zoom in and see what that is. And as you zoom in closely, you'll see that this section over here corresponds to this bit right in the map. And this probably is a part of the fen which has had some changes in between 2017 and 2020, which is highlighted over here. So this allows us to quickly find those regions of the map where changes have happened. Note that clicking anywhere in the map moves the pointer in all the locations. I could have just clicked over here. It would put me exactly in that location where the changes have happened. We can see other areas of changes over here. Again, we can click over here. That corresponds to some kind of a field, etc. So that allows you to do that. Note that there are 4 different views over here: the explore mode, the change detection mode, the labeling, and the validation mode. For labeling and validation, you'll need an account, and I'll cover that in the next video. To wrap up, this is the introduction to T in Explore mode. Everything you've seen runs in your browser with no account needed. The embeddings are downloaded once and cached locally, so similarity search is instant and private. Your clicks never leave the browser. In the next video, I'll show you how to create your own viewports and build habitat labels. Thank you.